talked about it to us. We'd always just give him a hard time. I remember at one point calling him, "What are you, Jewish?" And so like he recommended me to go to this one church that was which was a church on Saturday, and I was like, absolutely, sounds awesome. And I went to the church, and when I went there, and the message, I like walked in and I just kind of sat in the back kind of area, and this lady was like, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing?" And she sat next to her, a Jamaican accent, very awesome lady. And the pastor started preaching, and the message was tailor-made for me. Wow. It was a message that, like, it was my message. It was it. It was it. And he even said at one point in the sermon, he's like, "I'm talking to someone right now. He said that." And I was like, yeah, that's me. And it was ever since then, that's the church that was the church that I went to regularly. And now more, I didn't really think about the concept of Saturday and all this stuff, but more and more as I started getting Bible studies from the Bible worker at the church, I the Bible was just like so compelling when it was being taught. Like at my high school, not to put it down, I don't know what was going on over there, because when I was learning what was in the Bible, it was just like, yes, this sounds like the Bible should sound. And just like learning all the truths that probably so many people in here that have known their whole lives, like I've been learning, and more as I'm just going over and over and over them, I love it. I love it. And just, And needless to say, God has separated me from my sins, and He's moving me in ways that I've never been to Huntsville, Alabama before. I love it here.
It's
very pretty. California. I was telling Pastor Doggett that California, I forget that other places have seasons. And I kind of came underdressed, so forgive me if I don't fit the attire. But just more and more getting in the truth, and to talk about the vegan thing a little bit. It's I wasn't. It's funny because being on television sets or on sets in general, they just have food out all day, and it's primarily donuts and cookies. And so you would imagine, a 9-year-old kid growing up, that's what's going to happen. He's going to eat donuts and cookies. And so, as I started to get more and more in the church, I got recommended documentaries, Forks Over Knives. I'm sure people know about that. That documentary was the one that was like, all right, I'm vegan now. But I